What is up, everybody? Welcome to our Daily Huddle episode number 8. Now, the number 8 is a amazing number in terms of the Chinese culture. It stands for getting rich. All right, so again, welcome to our Daily Huddle episode 08 right now.
5 questions that you want to know and you want answers to. Tell me what your number 1 question is going to be.
Alright, so first thing first, keep in mind that this upcoming Friday is going to be our 10th episode of our Daily Huddle, and I'm going to do something that will completely blow you away. So you got to make sure that on Friday, you need to be here live with us in our Facebook Live and also in YouTube if you absolutely love YouTube over Facebook, okay? Depending on what you like. But if you're on Facebook, make sure that you like my page. And also, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get instant notification when I actually get on live. And again, on Friday, it's our 10th episode, and I'm going to do something crazy. So you got to be there in order for you to actually get or have the opportunity to get what I actually have upcoming just for you guys. Now, with that being said, right now today is actually our 8th episode right now, and like I said earlier, in the Asian culture, the number 8 stands for rich and wealthy. I always loved the number 8, and I'm so Asian that I always look for like a license plate number having like as much 8s as possible. That's how Asian I am, just to let you guys know. So anyways, with that, today here's what's gonna happen, okay? We're gonna talk about the number 1 thing to avoid for email marketing, okay? If you want to inbox better and to actually make sure that your emails get delivered to your customers or your prospects' inbox, there's one thing that you absolutely need to pay attention to before you actually even click the send broadcast, okay? And that goes into your abandoned cart and also into your autoresponder at the same time. And I'll cover this in just a minute in our Daily Huddle just today. And as a matter of fact, okay, this detail, I gotta give a quick shout out to the CEO and co-founder of SendLane, Jimmy Kim. My best recommendation for any email marketing related stuff, it is sendlane.com, okay? SendLane is what I use for all my businesses, and my deliverability has been awesome all the time, okay? So anyways, first thing first, let's actually dive right into the 5 questions that I actually received today, and I actually got a search up for those from an email from my assistant that actually sends me all these questions on a daily basis. And today is obviously November 15th. Okay, all right. So, okay, wow, we got a lot of questions today, which is pretty amazing. And most importantly, these are going to be some very, very tough questions that some people bring up, some advanced stuff, and some pretty easy stuff. So I'm going to cover it all to make sure that you guys are basically getting the knowledge that you need. And every day, I'm going to be answering 5 questions, okay? And if you want your questions to be featured, simply go to www.fredlam.com/ask. Fill in that form, and then we will select, and I will actually go through it with my assistant, and we're going to actually answer 5 questions every day, Monday to Friday, okay? Weekends, don't bother me. Let me play my video games on weekend and do my own thing, okay? So with that, if you guys are excited about today's Daily Huddle, put in me into the comment box if you're on Facebook, and put in a me right inside the live chat right on YouTube so I can actually see who you guys are and who is paying attention and being here. Awesome. We got Nak, Amy, Enrique, Roberto, we got Ray, those guys are on YouTube. I got Ricky, Victoria, Will, Jano said me, love this Daily Huddle. Awesome. If you're on Facebook, make sure that you click on the like, click on the love symbol. Make sure that you share this to your friends that you know will benefit from this. I also got Frida, Daryl, Dejon, Deborah, Thomas, all on YouTube right now. So anyways, with that being said, let's dive right into our questions today. So our first question is actually by Lisa Susit Gu. Gi, Gu, Okay, I'm so bad with names. Lisa Susisku. Okay, I seriously having trouble pronouncing names. So as you guys all know, in our last several daily huddles, I keep saying that I suck at names. That proves to you. All right, so you have a pretty amazing question, a pretty more in-depth question, I should say. So you ask that as a Canadian business owner, I noticed that your stores are always in USD currency, even though you're in Canada, and that you market almost entirely to the United States in your Facebook ads. I understand that there may be some tax benefits, question mark to it, which is, you don't know if that's right or wrong, and maybe a larger audience, question mark, but I would like to know what your reasoning and experience are behind it. What are the pros and cons are as you see it, as opposed to running a business in CDN, which is Canadian currency, and marketing towards Canadian market? Have you done both and done a comparison? Is it more profitable? As you can see, it is a full-bodied, multi-layered question. Yes, that is a pretty crazy question. So first of all, about tax benefit, I am not in the position on answering that question because this is all about legality and attorney and accounting that I don't think it is wise for me to publicly talk about it. So at the end of the day, when it comes to tax benefit, you got to talk to your attorney and your lawyers or your accountant directly about that. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, and at the same time, I'm not in the position because I personally am not an accountant and I am not a lawyer to give you those information. Now, again, I'm only doing this because I'm being true to you. I don't know the answers to everything, and even when I do know, but again, when it ties into legality, I don't want you to take it for granted and it get you screwed over, and that's the last thing that I want, okay? Now, with that, you're talking about larger audience size and how I compare it with Canadian currency and also compare it to the Canadian market. This is an absolutely great question that you bring up. As you guys all know, I'm from Canada, and obviously I run my businesses all in Canada. So with that, here's one thing. USD, okay? US dollars is actually the currency that you should be using. And here's why. Because in trades, in exchange, US dollar by default is the main currency that you wanted to use. And if you actually look at all the major top sites around the world, majority of them are using USD currency. Now, there are ones that are like super big that may have like a subsidiary company that's charging Canadian dollars. But that's going to be like way over your head, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that you got to implement and actually have at play. Now, here's the reason why I actually go after US currency over Canadian. It's because, first of all, Canadian currency, a lot of people, when they see the dollar symbol, majority of the people around the world, they already know right away that that is a US currency, not really Canadian currency. So by default, in mindset of people, they are already in minds of paying in US dollars. So if I were to actually charge Canadian in my stores versus US dollars, I'm going to be missing out on 24% in the exchange rate. Because $1 in US is now equal to like roughly bank-wise is $1.24 in Canadian. So technically I'm making 24% more profit by simply utilizing that. So that's a pro on my end. Now, another thing is that when you compare the Canadian market and the US market, especially in the online space, you can actually verify this data yourself. If you actually go into Facebook ads or you go into your Google ads and you simply look at the population or the amount of reach in Canada versus in US, it's like peanuts to elephant. That's the comparison. Because in US, there's so much more people, the population is so much bigger, and most importantly, people just love to buy online in the United States. Now, have I done a comparison? Absolutely. I sell all my products around the world. Now, when I specifically look at the data between US and looking at Canada, I can tell you I see at least, 10x more traffic and 10x more sales. And sometimes I'm getting 20 to 30x more sales by actually just advertising with to US and Canada at the same time. So to me, US is a way bigger market because it has a lot more audience, and US people are more in the mindset of buying products online. Whereas Canadian, they know that they're going to hit up on a huge shipping rate because we're basically dominated by only a couple carriers, and they're freaking expensive when it comes to shipping. So again, I hope that answered your questions. Now, this doesn't mean that you cannot create a Canadian store and sell within Canada. You absolutely can. However, if I look at this, I'll be like, well, if I'm spending the same amount of time on creating a Canadian store versus setting up a store that sells to Canada and US, what will you choose, right? I think that question to the answer is very simple. You would rather focus on the entire North America and just simply charge USD. And that's what I would actually suggest you to do. All right. So, and I hope that answered your questions in detail and in length. So the next question is by, man, I have no clue how to pronounce this name. So I do sincerely apologize if I don't pronounce your name incorrectly. Like, this name is so long. It's Kambuli Motlilang Tabu. Man, it sounds like I'm like speaking like Thai or something. Kambuli Motlilang Tabu. I don't even know what I'm speaking. All right, that's your name. And I apologize if I really pronounce it incorrectly. So anyways, I believe you are one of our members, and you basically said on your top 100 selling product list, you advocate flex targeting and/or precision targeting. What is the best to test affinity on Facebook? Great question. I don't go ahead and test affinity right out of the gate. I usually use flex targeting and I use precise targeting just to really test out the product to see if it works or it doesn't work. Now, when it comes to affinity, you're going to get a much bigger audience size, and I don't tend to share or basically tell people or tell our members to go after a bigger audience size if they haven't tested the product first. Now, affinity can be tested. That's true. But at the end of the day, the audience size is so much bigger, you need a lot more budget in order for you to actually figure out if that audience is going to actually buy your products or not. So with that, I always suggest you to go with flex targeting and precise targeting just to actually see if the product works, if the metric actually shows you that it can generate sales, it can generate profit or break even, and then you slowly diversify from there. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the number one key when you're advertising a particular product is to always test it. Okay, you would never know if a targeting works or not. Like I said in earlier episodes, I basically talked about using the your customer database, uploading it to Facebook, using the custom audience to actually take a look at your audience on your customers, who they really are. And out of my surprise, right? And I would never have guessed it, or I would never knew, right, that they're really into politics. And we've been recently testing into the politics market with a product that's a household product that is completely irrelevant to politics. And guess what? It's selling really, really, really well. And if I never actually went ahead and tested, I would not know. So again, as a marketer, and especially as a person that want to actually drive up your business and generate more sales, you want to let the initial data tell you if that product's going to sell or not. And that's why I always tell you to use flex targeting and precise targeting. Then when it shows you data that, hey, this product can take off, then you slowly test different things like what you said, affinity, and I would test different interests, revolving around that affinity and see how it goes and really move up a bigger audience size. So that's what I would do. So again, at the end of the day, you will never know until you actually test it and have your audience and have your market respond to you with the data that you need to make the perfect decision on what you need to actually do next. And here's the deal, right? If it is 10 years ago or even 5 years ago when you're basically trying to advertise a product online, there's no way in heaven you are given the opportunity to actually create it in a way where you're advertising and you're investing in traffic and investing in your business at a much lower risk, because you're getting all these data points to tell you if that product's going to sell or not. $5, that's it. And I even tell my members a lot of times, like, if you're spending $5 a day and your cost per click is at $3, guess what? Kill the ad, right? Kill the ad before you even spend $5 because that's what you wanted to do. You want to move at a rapid space. You want to move at a rapid pace. Ugh, blah. I don't know what's going on with my slurring words today. You want to move at a rapid pace. The faster you test products, the faster you look at your data points, and the more you got. And this is very important. Don't think twice, because the data that I tell you guys inside Zero Up Lite and also inside Zero Up, the data points that you want to look at, they are important metric and data. Don't let those data, don't even fight it. Because at the end of the day, if you're like, you know what, I feel that there's a chance because I love this product. Guess what? That is what I call BS. Because if the data is telling you that the product's not selling, it's not going to sell. So you want to pause it, re-look at it, to see, well, is it my creative problem? Is it my audience problem? Am I getting it add to carts and all those other stuff before you actually move on and do all the other stuff? So you got to basically make quick decisions and fast decisions, okay? Do not stall and thinking like, oh, tomorrow maybe some magical thing happen. The fairy tale will give me some magical power and this product all of a sudden sell. That's not going to work, okay? Just sharing that with you guys, okay? So, to our third question of the day. Man, these are hard names. I don't know how to pronounce this. Abdurrahim Muhaz. Yes, I think I pronounced it right. Abdurrahim Muhaz. Okay, great. I think I said it right. So, this is going to be an important piece. What is the number one thing to do in email marketing to make sure my emails hit my subscribers' inbox, okay? Put in the word inbox if you want to learn what is the number one thing, okay, or one of the most important thing that you gotta really pay attention to before you hit the send button in your email autoresponder, which I recommend SendLane, and you want to make sure that it hits your subscribers' inbox, okay? Put in the word inbox right now, and I'll share from my perspective on what they are after sending so many emails out. All right. Hordes of people saying inbox right now. Okie doke. So, in one simple answer, words. Now, the CEO and co-founder of SendLane actually calls these the curse words, okay? Now, I'm not talking about the F word, the S word, or the A word. I'm literally talking about words that will make ISP, or basically IPs or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really into that technology side of things. I think it's the ISP. On basically words that they look out for and trigger it as a spam. And here's one word that always will have a higher chance on not, okay, N-O-T, on not getting your email inbox to your subscriber is using the word free. The word free is overly used by a lot of people that abuse mailing servers. So at the end of the day, the ISP and other people that actually provide it, like even Google, Gmail, and everyone, when they see the word free, you're not going to get inbox. You may get inbox here and there if you're just using it one or twice here and there. But if you're using it very frequently, then you are going to actually get some trouble into getting your emails inboxed to your subscribers' inbox. Now, Jimmy is kind enough to actually share a link with me to actually share all the things, okay? All the words that will actually, what they call the curse words, that will most likely trigger as a spam and either hit into the Gmail promotional box or it's just gonna hit spam. And here's one thing, if you hit the promotional box or the spam, you need to work your butts off to basically and actually write good emails to actually get you out of it, okay? So here are some of the words. Having $3 symbols, using the word 100% free, 100% satisfied, 50% off, acceptance, access, accordingly, act now, add, affordable, all new, amazing, apply now, apply online, auto email removal, avoid, bargain, beneficiary, best price, beverage, big bucks, billing address, billion dollars, bonus, buy, brand new pager, call free, call now, cancel anytime, cards accepted, cash bonus, casino, celebrity, cents on the dollar, certified, chance, cheap, check, or money order. You know what? There's way too many. It's going to take me forever. Like, I'm getting tired already. So there is a bunch of words. And you know what? I'll post this link right now into the comment box. It is actually a blog written by the CEO of Sendlane. And I'll post a link so you guys can actually take advantage of it and see. I'm posting it right now on both YouTube and Facebook right now. So you guys can actually take advantage of it and read it up. Now, again, that's the number one thing that I always look out for. Am I having words that are going to actually trigger spam? And that's one of the most important things that you absolutely need to pay attention. And now when it talks about email marketing, it's going to take me forever, okay, to talk about like all the things that you got to be worried about, what the things you got to look at, the subject line, and all those other thingy-majiggy. So if you guys wanted to actually learn how to inbox better, go to Sendlane's website, okay? Again, I'm not giving you guys an affiliate link. I'm not earning a commission for this. I'm just giving you guys my recommendation. Go to www.sendlane.com/blog. And on top of the blog, you'll see an opt-in box where they actually give away a free ebook that shares with you the strategies, tactics, or things that will actually help you to get inboxed into your subscribers' inbox. And if you guys are basically looking for an email marketing service, I highly recommend Sendlane. I think they have a free trial going on right now. Sign up there and play around with it. I have great results with Sendlane, and I know Sendlane, the CEO of Sendlane, really, really well, and he's a really good friend of mine. And again, I'm not saying this because he's a good friend of mine. I'm telling you guys this because I have experienced a very, very high deliverability rate with Sendlane, and their customer service team are absolutely awesome. Okay, so anyways, again, I don't get a commission for saying this. I'm just sharing with you guys based on experience. All right. So moving on to the fourth question by Larry Halsey. Larry Hulse. Okay, I'm so bad with names. So, Larry asks, hello, Fred. In your shipping training on Zero Up, you stated these weights. Medium shipping, 0.3 kilogram to 0.39 kilogram is $7.95. Heavy goods shipping, 0.5 kilograms, 0.59 kilogram, $12.95. Shouldn't there be another rate of 0.4 to 0.49? Thank you. The answer to the question is no. The reason why is that some people may be actually buying a product that's going to be at a 3 kilogram and buying in a smaller product that's going to be at like a 0.1 kilogram. And then at the end of the day, you still want to charge $7.95 because let me tell you this, okay? US people, oh, I lost that. Okay, people in America are too spoiled in shipping, okay? If you ask them to pay for like 2 products and it costs them more than $8 to receive it, and it is either like a really small item like this, they're just gonna leave and abandon your cart because thanks to Amazon and thanks to all the competitiveness in North America, people are just too used to paying pretty low shipping. So I purposely leave that out. Unless if you're selling like a much bigger package that will require you to actually charge more shipping, the max that I would go is like $12.95. Unless obviously if you're selling like furnitures, if you're selling like something that is super heavy, then that's a different story. Okay, but in reality, in commonality and in general, the shipping table that I give you guys are ones that I've tested the numbers that works. And if you want to actually charge more, it is up to you. If you want to add in another one between $7.95 and $12.95, again, it is up to you. But what I give you is what I've been using, and I'm just sharing with you what I have been using in this realm of things, okay? So, to the last question of the day by Steve Ojeda. All right, so Steve Ojeda asked, Fred, how can I paste Facebook tracking pixel to vendor's sales page, like the order page and confirmation page? So I'm not really understanding, Larry, if you are talking about a vendor as in a ClickBank vendor, an affiliate network vendor, or a vendor on like AliExpress, Doba, or other providers of inventory arbitrage. So if you're, let's say, I'm going to cover all three. For ClickBank, you need to actually contact the affiliate manager and request and ask them if you are able to actually put in the pixel. Now, here's the truth. A lot of them will tell you flat out no, unless if you're able to actually drive consistent sales and they can see your volume, that is going to be debatable. Okay, so it really depends on your relationship and your sales volume with ClickBank vendors. Number two, for affiliate network, or what we call CPA network, some of them would actually give you the ability to put in the pixel on the confirmation page if they allow. Okay, some offers do, some offers don't. From what I'm aware of, Neverblue does, Max Bounty does, and at times you have to actually request for a special request in order for you to do that. But I know that a lot of the CPA network guys are giving you the ability to actually put your pixel only on the confirmation page. Now, when it comes to vendors, there's no way in heaven they're going to do it. So at the end of the day, don't even bother about it. If you're trying to actually get a vendor on like AliExpress or any other platform that actually help you ship physical products, chances are it's like zero, because they don't even own the website themselves, right? It's just off of AliExpress. It's just off of all these other places, okay? So again, I know that that's not going to be an answer that you're looking for, but I'm just being open and upfront to you guys about it, okay? So with that is actually 5 questions answered today. Now, put in your feedback right now into the comment box in Facebook, and if you are on YouTube, tell me right now, give me some feedback, right? I've been doing this for like 8th episode right now. Definitely want some feedback from you guys, and every day we're growing, getting more people coming on live with us. Now again, I apologize that I cannot actually tell you in advance on what time I'm going to be coming on live. I'll try as much as I can, or I'll choose to do this as much as I can on giving you guys a head notice. But let's be honest, I have a crazy schedule all the time, and I just want to make sure that when I say I'm going to be on, I'm going to be on. But regardless, whatever happens, whatever time it is, I will be on every day, Monday to Friday, regardless of the holiday, regardless if I'm traveling. I will be coming on live just to actually be with you guys on our daily huddle, which I answer 5 questions every day. And I'm not going to half-ass these questions. I'm going to actually answer them in full details and in length, and we can turn this all into a content. And what we're in progress on doing right now is that we're going to collect all the questions and answers that I've been doing on a daily basis. This is actually inspired by Gary Vaynerchuk. To thank him. I don't know him personally, but I watch a lot of his stuff, and he actually created a search engine for all the questions he answers, so people like you can actually take advantage of that, and that's what I'm trying to do at the same time. Might as well take full advantage of it, right? So anyways, with that being said, if you have any questions, okay, ask. Just go to www.fredlam.com/ask, and like I said, if you guys want to actually look at what the curse words are, the CEO and co-founder of Sailing, Jimmy Kim, have written a blog about it. I posted inside Facebook and YouTube right now. And if you guys want to learn how to inbox better, there is a free ebook, no obligation, nothing to pay, on Sailing's website in their blog section that you can check it out. It's really great stuff, I do have to say. These guys are basically sending a lot of emails on a daily basis. They definitely know what they're talking about. All right, so that's it for today. Again, a reminder to you, Friday, okay? Whatever you do, make sure you have a phone handy. Make sure you're beside a computer. Watch out for an announcement on when I'm going to be coming live, because I'm going to be doing something pretty crazy. And you got to be there live, okay, in order for you to have a chance to actually get what I'm going to be giving away this Friday. All right? Other than that, guys, I look forward on seeing you guys tomorrow. Make sure you keep working on your business. There is no laziness involved. You need to keep hustling. And I always say, go, go, go. All right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.